Hi friends, MD Vegan. Breakfast time, summer breakfast with fruit, yogurt and ice cream on top. So the three parts according to my method take 3, how to learn to make my own recipes, to create my own recipes, beginning with 3 ingredients. Each of them can also have 3 ingredients, so you can have as many ingredients as you like in the end. But you begin small and step by step, that's the idea, to make a new recipe every single day. And today it's breakfast time. First I make my yogurt dressing, and I have as a fruit salad today raspberries and apricots. Both are wonderful and in season. In summer we have the greatest gift of nature, all these wonderful colors available. And the flavors are exciting because, you know, the raspberry in itself is heavenly. It's when you put a little bit of lemon zest onto it, it tastes even more like that. It's such a complex flavor. Each plant has thousands of nutrients. They all build these flavors and the benefits. Most people eat too little fruit because they think there's sugar in it, so they eat too little. And it's also more expensive, the fresh fruit, and that is a very important issue. It has been recognized as the most important cause of death, premature death, in 2000 in a study with 200 countries on the planet. It's amazing. USA, most important cause, eating too little fruit. So, but these fruits have complexity, yeah? And it's very hard to exactly scientifically describe. And that's why the chefs are here, me and you make your own recipe. You can create and you can explore these effects, these flavors. They are all connected. So I put some lemon zest into my yogurt dressing to tickle a little bit more from the flavor of the beautiful fruit out of it, with a little trick. I have cashew yogurt here. I make my cashew yogurt myself. It's just cashews blended with water and adding some bacteria that is called acidophilus. That is the sour loving, the friend of the sour bacteria. That's their name. And it transformed the cashews into yogurt in one night. And then it goes into the fridge. And you can keep it for long. It's always more tart and healthier, as much as you like. And I show you that in the video linked under this one. To that I add date mousse. Also there's another video under this one, how to make date mousse. It's as simple as blending dates with water. And it gives a little bit a pause to the sour flavor of the cashew yogurt. It is sour. And so there is still the sour of the yogurt in that dressing, because even if the dates are in there, but it gets a little bit more moderate. And I could not add lemon juice. That would be then clearly too sour. I tried that. I wouldn't do it again. But the lemon zest, that is the so-called lemony flavor of the lemon. The sour flavor of the lemon is the lemon juice. That will go into the ice cream. I'll show you that in a moment. But the lemon zest is this lemony flavor. That's what makes the lemon taste like lemon. And that is the healthiest part of the lemon too, by the way. And this is all the same with all citrus fruit. The zest is the most important part, health-wise. And it can create amazing flavors if you use it with consideration and with moderation and with knowledge, experience. Here, the lemon zest gives the lemon yogurt, the cashew yogurt, a little bit of lemony flavor, and that is to enhance the flavor of the raspberries. That's the idea. So I'm looking forward to this recipe for some time now. I have the raspberries, I have the apricots, and both really have a sour affinity. The apricots are a pretty natural flavor. They have some bitter flavors, I have exciting bitter tones, and it's very nice for the taste buds. They have so much to explore, and they have a sour bitter affinity, and the raspberries also a sour affinity. And if you put them together, then again with this sour yogurt, you have different kinds of sour here, sweet, sour, lemony. Such a complexity that's so exciting. We're looking forward to this for some time to make it. I can combine so many different fruit. Yeah. And now I make these fruit salads very simple. 2 fruit or 1 only, yogurt dressing, and then the ice cream on top. It is a lot already because they have these 3 parts, the yogurt, the fruit salad, and the ice cream. There's a lot of different flavors, and each of them can be composed, can be orchestrated together. And if you put too many different things into it, it gets overwhelming. The flavor is then a little bit too, I don't know, it's too heavy or so. I don't know how to explain it. So I come back now to using only 2 fruit or 1 fruit in the fruit salad for the breakfast. I already made more fruit salad with more ingredients, but this time of the year, I don't know. Right now, I don't only take 2. That's so far. Just right now, I think that's more appropriate to my taste buds. Here, it's always changing. This is a beautiful fruit salad with the yogurt today. I come back in a second, bring you the mango ice cream ingredients. Mango, frozen mango, another gift of nature here. This is from the supermarket, and as you know, they have a high quality, the frozen fruit in the supermarkets, because they get right from the harvest to the freezer, so there's not much time to lose nutrients. They have even more nutrients sometimes than the fresh ones. But the flavors are still, as I said, one plant can have up to more than 1,000 nutrients, and you don't even know, science doesn't even know what all these nutrients are, what they do, how they interact, how they play together. And the flavor, we know, from frozen fruit can be a little bit disappointing. The fresh fruit from the field with the warm sun and so, you eat it, so that's a revelation, right? But sometimes the frozen fruit don't have that anymore. And there is an easy way to solve that problem. I'll show you in a sec. So here the food processor fitted with the S-blade. That's the tool to make Blitz ice cream. When you have a blender only, you can also make ice cream, but the same ice cream you can make, but you might have to freeze it again before you make these scoops. But here, with the food processor, that's slower, gets a better grip. You don't need to freeze it again. That's why I call it Blitz ice cream. So I put the mangoes into the food processor. Well, it's sticking to the bowl, and that's important because important is that these fruit and the ingredients for the ice cream are really cold. And so everything goes into the freezer, even the cashew flour. I did it in a mortar. You can take an electric coffee grinder. It's easily made. All these ingredients go into the freezer. The not frozen ones, only half an hour, get a little colder. The colder it is, the ingredients, the longer I can process and make it creamier. Otherwise, I might end up with chunks of the fruit in the ice cream. Not so nice. Here also date mousse. I talked about it with the other video again already. There is another video how to make date mousse, just blending dates and water. That lasts for a week or so in the fridge before it begins to turn sour. Would be a pity. Dates are one of the healthiest sweeteners we have, and date mousse should not be wasted. And lemon juice. That's a whole lemon. Also, the mango has a different kind of sweetness again, a peppery sweetness I call it, very unique. and if you likes a little bit of lemon to enhance the flavor. So dates and lemon are the trick to enhance the natural flavors for the fruit that might be a little bit supported. And it's an easy trick, and it's a healthy trick. Nothing wrong with it. So, blender dance for Blitz ice cream. I can show you my Blitz ice cream now. You see? It's pretty easy to make with the food processor and the S-Plate. And that's what I like about cooking so much. To make my own recipes, I mean, everybody can make their own recipes. A good chef always does that. But they give you the recipe, perfect texture, wonderful, beautiful scoops. They give you the recipe. I did that all my life. I took the recipes from great chefs or other chefs or whatever, newspaper, magazine, and I could never figure out how they have been created. I like the recipes. I cooked with the recipes from others all my life. People like my food all the time, but I never figured out, never even thought about it, how this recipe might have come together, how that was created. That seems to be the secret of the great chefs. Come up with their own recipes and to give it to us. I like that. But then I began to make my own video channel here, and I made a recipe every single day. I had collected so many recipes from others. I've changed a little bit. Yeah. But then I found out I can make my own recipes, beginning with 3 ingredients, because it is so easy on the one side that you can really figure out what goes wrong, make a little change until you got it, if it fits, and then you have a recipe. And then on that recipe with 3 ingredients, you make changes. 1 ingredient you can replace with 3 others or add 2 ingredients, and you have a next recipe, and again you figure it out. So it is easy, and the easiness, the ease of it, that is what the secret to making your own recipes. That's it. And that's my secret today. It's a new recipe and looks amazing. I guess it has wonderful flavor combinations. All these different sweet sour flavors with tartness, with bitterness, very hidden, sour affinities. And so many secrets of the ingredients, and they tell us. They let us know. They give away their secrets when we combine them in a loving way. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe. I'm Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day to enjoy the endless vegan variety. Make your own. And donate if you like. There is a thanks button under the video. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.